Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? I hope you're well and keeping safe, please God. Today I just got a small B&M haul. I've got to get these hauls out because they need to be shipped on Sunday. I'm doing a bit of batch filming so I don't, fall behind on my scheduling. So I thought, let me just bring you this. It's quite heavy still. I can't remember what's in there. I've had it such a long time and all the rest of it. But anyway, let's get into it. You might see me chuck it that way because my my last box that I'm packing is ready to go now. So I might put thingy. So right, so let me show you what I bought. I'm making sort of little doggy bags for the kids in St. Vincent, some of the village kids that, when I'm there, they're around. And now Tammy's going to be there, going to all be turning up. The house is full of kids. And I bought, there's about six of them that comes regularly. And I bought these like little, they're like bells. You can see the bells, and there's, well, all of them are bells and little eggs and that, all wrapped up in Christmas and Father Christmas. I think you put this on a tree, Yeah, okay, so you put them on a tree. Because I was going to do little stockings for them, but maybe I put on a tree and all the rest of it. And that was about 99p. I think they're all hollow. You can see Father Christmas. I remember these now. There's a Father Christmas in there. I like the ones with a Father Christmas, so I'm going to save them for myself. Let's chuck that over there. And then another thing I picked up, we love, and I don't think you can get these in the Caribbean, to be honest with you. I've never seen them. And if you can, they're probably very expensive because they've had to be imported. Now, these last forever, and it's like when I do my salads or anyone else's salads, you get some red cabbage. I love red cabbage, pickled red cabbage. And this wasn't much. This was about £1, 10 pence or something, around the £1, early £1 mark. Yeah, so that'd be going in my drum as well, because as I said, you can't really find that sort of stuff back home and all the rest of it. And I also picked up some Devon custard, for when we make our black cake or our rum cake or our spice cakes, buns. You know what I mean? We need some Devon custard. My mum used to make it from the powder, but I always felt a bit too lumpy. So I bought about 4 of these to go in our drum. These are like 59 pence. They're not expensive. And, you can have these in the cupboards for ages, can't you? I think this runs out sometime next year. So everybody will have, this for afters on Christmas Day or something like this. So love a Devon's. Devon's are the best. I don't know a substitute that tastes as good as a Devon custard, I have to be honest. Yeah, so I bought a few of those. And the next thing I picked up, not much, I just, it's just a short haul today, you know what I mean? I bought some rice pudding because Tammy likes rice pudding, and he only eats. Isn't it funny how your own kids get used to the brand, and if they see another brand, they won't. No, that's a lie. Usually your kids do, they stick to the brands you buy, and he loves this brand. But lately I went to Lidl's, and Lidl's has got a fake one of these, and I didn't show him what it was, because if he saw it coming out of the Lidl's tin, he'll be like, no, I'm not, that don't taste nice. Well, that boy scoffed it down with a bit of jam and said, oh, that was nice. That's actually quite nice, Mum. Is it different? I went, no. I wasn't going to put it into his head that it was different. You know what I mean? But he likes that. And it comes like, 4 in a pack. So that's enough for him, because if I open a big tin, half of it has to stay in the fridge and he has to use it probably the next day, because you don't want things in your fridge in tins. Yeah, I leave it in a tin. Really, I should put it in a container, really, but it's laziness why I don't do it. I leave it there, and sometimes it's been there 2 or 3 days. I have to end up throwing it away because it's been in the tin. Oh, I was looking for this receipt. I need to keep this receipt. Yeah. Oh no, that's Nike. I had to go to Nike, pick up a few bits and bobs in Nike. The next thing I picked up was this. Now, I haven't seen this in the Caribbean either, but that's the only thing. Certain things you can't buy, and if you can, as I said, if it's imported, you're paying through the nose for it. I feel sorry for our fellow Caribbean people or people living abroad, because you find that things that are imported into their country, which will cost us pence, will cost them pounds, and stuff like that. So I always try to keep up, try buy things that we like. There's going to be a lot of us there. And you can have this, I don't know, on salad. Oh, got a bit of nail there. I want to bite it. But you could, or in a sandwich or anything. I just love caramelized onions. Someone told me you could even cook with these. I haven't tried it, but I would try it. But isn't it too sweet? Oh, I don't know. Can you cook with it? I don't know. But someone did tell me, and I'm like, what are you cooking then? What are you cooking with caramelized? I don't know what you can cook. I don't know what you can do with it. Look, I everywhere I go and I find these are £1. Now, the other ones that is it Frippies? I can't remember the original brands. These obviously are copy. These are £1. The other one's about 2.50. So when I see these, I buy them like crazy. I've got like a drawer full of these because I'm just obsessed. And I like the green one. What is the green one actually? Can't even see. Frosted pine. Frosted pine. You know what? Sometimes I'm talking to you, I can't see. The glasses are sitting right there. Yes, I buy loads of this, and I think, yeah, got quite a few down here, quite a few. And I think I bought some of these in B&M the other day. I bought this one here. I've never really tried this one. What's this? Sweet almond, red apples. Okay, I don't know if I've tried. See, I bought this because, you know, cinnamon always remind me of Christmas, and I thought I'll send it back home. You know, that you can't smell it through the packet. You can't really, unless you open the packet. But what good, it's such good money for value for money, isn't it? Really, really good. Always picking up. And you can never do toothbrush in my house goes, because I buy these ones, they're £1. And I think this is the medium, you know, brush, the medium brush, not hard, because I used to buy hard, but I think it's worn away some of my enamel here. I've got white my teeth again because I think I've scrubbed the enamel away because I scrub hard. And some of you guys said you scrub your teeth off, and I really do. And toothbrushes in my house, you have to keep buying them because obviously since the dentist said we were changing our toothbrush maybe 4 or 5 months. I think that's too long. You got to do it like every 3 months, didn't you? So obviously, and if anyone stays over, never comes with a toothbrush. Never comes with a toothbrush. Have you got a toothbrush? It's either a toothbrush or a towel. So I always have toothbrush in the house. I think I've got another pack of £1. Not bad. I think I've got another pack upstairs because they just go so quickly. And the problem is, I keep saying to my guys, stick to one colour, because you go to the, and they don't chuck out the old one, which makes it worse. Do you know what I mean? So if you think they don't chuck out the old one, they knew it, so you don't know whose toothbrush is whose. I have electric one. I do have electric one, but sometimes I like to manual do it. Tammy has electric one. Actually, Tammy don't use this. He only uses the electric one that I bought for him for Christmas some years. He loves it. In fact, he needs some new heads, I think, on that. I think he does, yeah. So, and these, I'm obsessed with these as well. I bought the black one. You would have seen them. I don't know if you would have seen that haul already, but I bought a black one. The black one is wicked. But they didn't have the black one in the B&M store. No, the black one still smells the nicest. The black one is, oh my, I don't know what, I think it's something oud. Something oud it is. This one is what? I don't know. It just says gold. Doesn't really, it just says gold there. Yeah, but the black one, oh my goodness, I wish I bought a few of the black one, because the black one just smells rich, like you're going in someone's rich house. I mean, we're not rich, we're middle class, but it smells like that, you know what I mean? It really smells so nice. The gold one is nice as well, you know, but since I smelled the black one, oh, that's just so nice. I love it. In fact, I might even, I just had it in a box here, because I can't even show you. You would have seen it in the haul anyway, you know what I mean? Anyway, and then obviously I told you my boy loves drawing. He loves drawing. But I picked up some felt tips for my step-grandson, and I picked up Tammy's more for pencils for while he's away on holiday to do his drawing if we have a day at home, which I don't think we'll hardly have a day at home. But, you know, and on an evening, if you want, that's how he sort of make his time. But he loves art. Maybe he's going to be an artist. I don't know. So I bought that. And this was quite good, you know, £2.50. How much are you getting that? 30. So, you know, if you want to give away to a child, every child likes drawing. Every kid likes drawing. And it comes in a nice case with all the colours in there. £2.50. It's cheap as chips, isn't it? And £2.50 for this as well. And how many in there? 30 as well. with all the colours in there. He loves that. So that is to go back home for him. And I also, for my step-grandson, again, I think I picked up quite a bit for him, you know. But you know what? Kids, they like it. They love it, all these little knicks-knacks for Christmas. And it's only pound. I mean, the pound does add up, doesn't it? But yeah, it does add up, bloody hell. You think, oh, it's only a pound. Oh, that's only a pound. Oh, but then it adds up. Anyway, I picked up some sort of colouring books for him to go with those there, you know, what is this, dinosaurs? Yeah, dinosaurs. Every kid, every boy likes a dinosaur, don't they? And it's got stickers there on the front there. It's got 72 pages, 100 stickers. Yeah, he's gonna have fun with that. Every kid likes that. Dinosaurs, yeah, that will keep him occupied. He'd love that. And I bought him this one, diggers, trucks, buses, and this is the same. It's got how many? 72 pages and 100 stickers on it as well. Really lovely. And what were these? These were a pound. Like, you know what I mean? These are really good value. They'll be on that for ages, time and time. They'll be on that for a long time around Christmas. You know, it's all these little activities they do, isn't it? And then I picked up olives. Olive is very expensive back home, very rare to get. So obviously to go in our salads and such, I love olives. Do you know what? I never used to like olives. I think I like the green one more than I like the black one. I don't know. The black one, the black one's okay, but I prefer the green. And these have got peppers in it. And they've got peppers in there? I think they have. Oh, these are pipped as well. These are pipped, but I mean, this was about £1 something. But look how many olives you get in there. That would last us a whole holiday. I mean, we are going away for just over 2 weeks, you know. And everyone loves olives. My son loves eating these. I used to hate olives. I don't know when I got the love for olives, to be honest with you. But I could sit down here and eat this whole jar with no problem whatsoever. I could do that, muller this in minutes. I just love it so much. And then last thing I bought, now I didn't even pick this up, Tammy picked it up. I don't even know why he picked it up, to be honest with you. It's a whitening, and I think he's too young anyway to sort of have these two. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to use it, unfortunately. He can't use it, he's too young. I think these things are too you know, too advanced for a 13-year-old, but he's obsessed like me with having clean. When he smiles, he's just got a beautiful smile. But he's obsessed with very white teeth, and why not? Nobody wants yellow teeth. Nobody wants yellow teeth. But all I say to him, make sure you brush twice a day. And he's started to floss now. And I think that's what I'm going to buy him for Christmas. I'm not buying a lot of Christmas, but I might buy him the water floss. Just to clean between, you know, really jet between his teeth, because that's meant to be really good, isn't it? But this will be going in my drawer. He's probably forgotten that he's even picked it up. If I'm being honest, he's probably forgotten it. Anyway, so that was my little B&M haul. I can pack these all away now. And what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do now, I've got a Matalan to do, haul still to do. I have a Temu haul to do. I have Primark. Did I say Primark? I've got 2 big bags of Primark there. I've got Shein all there to do. But I think I'm going to leave that till tomorrow because I am tired. I've done 2 videos today. I'm in the middle of a vlog. You know, I just thought, you know, I don't plan vlogs, you know. I just like, say, let me just put on the camera and see where it gets us today. You know, let's do real life. What's going on, and just do it. You know, I don't think about what I'm doing with it. I don't know. I don't have anything planned for when I'm doing it. I mean, I do want to take my son to Harry Potter's world. I don't know where it is, but I've heard he's obsessed with Harry Potter. He will watch I bought him the box set. I bought him the books. I bought him all the books. He's reading. I think he's almost finished reading them. He also loves Stranger Things. I think they're so bloody boring. I think how can you sit down and watch this? But he's that sort of guy. He likes that. I mean, what are your kids into? My son is 13. 13. He's gone 13. What do you buy for your kids? Your teenager kids, if you've got teenager kids. I don't know. I mean, a lot of you would probably be around my age. Probably your kids are grown. I mean, I do have a 34-year-old this month coming. And I didn't want any more kids, really. I didn't want any more kids. When I had my first son, I wasn't interested. The birth was so traumatic. It was, I was in labor 2 days and I thought I was going to die. And when this man's head come out my ting, 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 it split me and gave me 32 stitches. I will remember that number, 32 stitches. His big head gave me 32 stitches. I was at home for a long time until it dissolved. And I was actually back to work within a month, I think, after having him. And I was adamant, I don't want no more kids. But then what happened? 35 hit. I've got 35 and I thought, oh my God. I saw this thing on TV about, your eggs declining and all the rest. And I think, I actually felt a bit broody. And then I tried everything until my baby boy, Tammy, God bless me with that boy. And, I'm not that I didn't enjoy being a mum, but I was quite younger. And my mum took over. Mum, Caribbean mums, they just step in, go on about your business, when I was pregnant, she said, you think you're going to bring belly pan me? Me nah look after no picnic. She was all like, not against it. But as soon as I had my baby, that was it. You thought it was her baby. She was a godsend. Her and my sister Jennifer, they still made me have a life, even though I had him young. But having Tammy in my older years, almost, I had Tammy came along 38, and I've enjoyed being a mum. And I think I've enjoyed it this time round with Tammy than I did with my first child, because obviously I think your first child is the run of the mill. You're learning everything about children and all the rest of it. Your patience a bit better, and my patience is much more better. I communicate a little bit different with Tammy than I did with my older son. My patience wasn't there with my older son. So it's like your mum. You always find they treat the grandchildren better than they treated you. Not that they treated you bad, but you think what the grandchildren got away with, you couldn't get away with, if you know what I mean. If you're in that, I don't know if you're in that age group. If you're in my sort of age bracket, you get a bit more lenient as you get older and a bit more tolerant. And even me as a person learn how to communicate without firing up or getting jitty, or when you start to get like a bit, irated, try to calm down and stuff like this. Even with my partner, like we used to get into some arguments, man. But I've come to the stage, like, it is what it is. Argue with yourself. And sometimes I say to him, do you know what? You're arguing yourself, because I'm not even listening to you. Because it just, things like that just escalates, and it doesn't need to escalate. It doesn't, I say what I say, that's it. I'm not saying no more on the subject. If you want to carry on, I'll put my headphones in. That winds them up as much as possible. Now, I don't know how I got into this conversation, but I've got there and I've said it. Anyway, guys, look, if you like this sort of content, please don't forget to big up your girl, support your girl, hit the subscribe button. I'm back on YouTube. I'm definitely you're always going to catch me on a Sunday. I do 1 to 2 videos a week, because I don't want to overstretch myself, and I don't want to promise you like I'm going to do 2 videos a week. It'll probably be 2 coming up to Christmas, because I've got a lot of content to give you. But life gets in the way. You don't feel like going in the camera all the time and stuff like this. But I do promise you're going to find me, if you want to find me, 10 o'clock on a Sunday, and usually 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. Those days you definitely find me, maybe definitely on a Sunday anyway. But yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys, and I am going to catch up with you guys in my next video. So now don't forget to hype up the button. There's a hype me up, guys. Let me see how far I can get with this. All right, comment below, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, Take care, guys.